welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming this makeup tutorial right here for you guys. It's kind of copper tones, just a smoky eye and a dark vampy lip. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you like it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to be doing is using this Algenist face cream and just applying that as my moisturizer. And then I'm going to go straight into my foundation using the Makeup Forever HD foundation. And I've used this a couple times now and I kind of have like a love-hate relationship for it. There's certain things that I like, certain things that I don't like. So if you guys just want a full review, let me know and I can do that for you guys. And then I'm just going to be doing my brows off camera. I'll link my eyebrow tutorial for you guys if you guys want to see that. And then going straight into the eyes, I'm going to take the Chocolate Bar Semi-Sweet palette and take the shade Mousse and just apply that into my crease with this MAC 217 brush. And then going into my Morphe palette, I'm going to be taking that red brown shade and just applying that into my crease, making sure it's very well blended. And then going back into the Chocolate Bar palette, I'm going to take the shade Truffled and this e.l.f. blending brush and just focus that into the crease, making sure that it's well blended into the red brown shade. And it's okay if you get it onto your lid because you're going to go in with a lid color and clean it up later. So just make sure it's well blended and focus it into the crease. So just build that truffled color in there as intense as you want it and just go back and blend it all out, adding no extra product on the brush, just whatever's left over of the red brown and just blend it in. That way you can't see any harsh lines. And then taking my Morphe flat shader brush, I did spray it with a setting spray just to make the shade more intense and metallic. And then I took that copper shade from the Morphe 35O palette and I'm just applying that onto my lid. I'm focusing it in the entire lid area and not taking it up too high to where it gets into the brown shades because we're going to go back and blend that out. And then taking this kind of pink champagne shade from the Morphe palette, I'm going to focus that in the center and this is just going to add dimension to this look. And then I'm going to focus on blending the edges out of that champagne color and blending it into the copper shade, just using that same brush and pressing on it to blend it together. And then I'm going to go back into the e.l.f. brush and a little bit of the truffled color and bring back that shade and make it blend into the copper tones. Okay, so in the end, I decided to add a little bit more smokiness. So I'm taking this licorice shade from the Chocolate Bar palette and taking it with my crease brush and focusing this precisely into the crease and just lightly, very light hand because this shade is very intense, going to carve out the crease in there. And as you can see, it made it kind of look cut crease-ish, kind of. And then I'm going to blend it out with the e.l.f. brush. And then I'm going to be taking this banana tone shade, I think it's called Coconut Cream from the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to be applying that on my brow bone highlight, and I'm also going to be cleaning up around the edges of the eyeshadow. That way I can blend it in better to the Coconut Cream shade. As you'll see me here in a couple seconds, I'm going to grab the MAC brush and just blend that all in together. So I'm just going to be taking a wipe and clean up any fallout under the eye and also clean up the outer edge of the shadow. This is why I didn't apply concealer as well, because I usually start with my face, but I skipped that because I knew I was going to have a little bit of fallout from the copper shades. And then my camera turned off whenever I was doing my winged eyeliner, but I was struggling anyways because I couldn't find my NYC, so I'm just using the Maybelline Line Stiletto and just creating a wing. And then for my concealer, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Spy by Under Eye Concealer, and I just applied a little dot onto my hand, onto the back of my hand, and then I used a concealer brush and just applied that directly to the face in the triangle shape under the eye, and then on the chin, above the lip, and then down the bridge of the nose and between the brows to highlight the face. And I'm just going to use my damp beauty blender and just blend out my concealer, and this is my favorite way to blend out my concealer and my foundation. It just makes everything look less full coverage and less heavy. Obviously, if you're going for a more full coverage, then you will use a brush, but this just looks more natural even if the concealer is super heavy. And then I'm just going to bake my face using my airspun powder and my beauty blender again, and I'm just going to press that under the eye. I did see a little bit of creases, so I kind of just dabbed it away with my finger because you don't want to set your under eye with a crease or it'll just stay there and make it look worse. But this is my favorite way to set my under eye. It just keeps my face matte, and I am very oily, and I found that this is the only way to mattify my face and keep it matte all day. Using my favorite lashes, the Kiss No. 11 lashes, I'm just going to be applying that as close to the lash line as I can to make them look as natural as possible. I'm going to be using my Morphe powder brush and just kind of blending that away and using whatever's left of it to set my foundation as well. For contour today, I'm going to be using the Hoola Benefit Bronzer and my Morphe angled brush and just contouring the cheekbones, the jawline, and the forehead as well. And then of course, taking my MAC Give Me Sun, I'm going to use that to warm up the face and just kind of blend out the contour a little bit. And then taking my favorite blush combo, I'm just going to use that to add a little bit of color to the cheeks. Can't forget the highlight. Today I'm going to be using MAC's Soft and Gentle and this huge fan brush and applying that to the tops of the cheekbones, a little bit on the nose, as well as the Cupid's bow. For the under eye, I'm going to take this crease brush with a little bit of truffled on it from the Chocolate Bar palette and just blending that onto the lower lash line, kind of creating a little bit of smokiness. And then I'm going to apply my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara onto the top lashes, blending it with the fake ones, and then as well as the lower lashes. Lastly, I'm going to be taking my MAC lip liner in the shade Burgundy and just lining my lips with this. My camera was playing me like it always does, and it turned off while I was filling them in. That's why I have my hair done here. But I'm going to be taking my NYX Liquid Suede lipstick and filling them in. And I love this lip color. I totally recommend it. Once you have done that, this look is complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed this.